So this is a drill that's going to really help us be more flexible and fluid in managing some of those facilitation challenges that we hope won't arise. Just in case they do, let's practice. So I'll invite you to stand in our semicircle here and ask you to face me. I'm going to be the colleague or participant, and you're going to play the facilitator. I'm going to say something, and I'd like you to first count to 3 in your head, and then provide a relational response. Now, I may present the same trigger more than once. If I do, the goal is to come up with yet another way of responding to the same phrase. So, Katie, I'm a specialist, so collaborative agenda setting doesn't really apply to me.
Well, are you sure? Isn't there anything in your specialty that people want to talk about other than what they came in for?
Give her a hand. We're going to move really quickly. Rachel, I don't have time to listen to all 20 concerns my patients have.
Usually they don't have 20 concerns.
You know, Tim, I don't have time to listen to all 20 concerns my patients have.
I think you just need to give it a try and you'll see that it works.
Dave, this is just another program for us to be held accountable, and it makes us all fall farther behind.
Yeah, it sounds like you have a lot of concerns about the program. Thanks for sharing that.
The one who really needs to come to this class is never going to come.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Mary Beth, I wish that this institution cared half as much about us as it does about its patients.
Yes, but it does.
So thank you. We all went around once, and now reflect back. And what can we do that might take our answers up a notch and just elevate them a bit? What are some of the patterns that you've heard?
Yeah, I think I just asked you to think a little bit deeper. I can give empathy.
Okay.
Kind of roll with it instead of trying to fight against it.
Yeah. I heard a couple I understands in there. And I think when we're trying to give empathy, that's a nice way to get started, but it unfortunately can also, as we talked, kind of set some people off. So we can try to leave those words off. Remember the paired conversations exercise with yes and yes but? Anybody hear the yes buts in the group? A little bit? Yeah. It's hard not to hear those now, right? Keeping those things in mind, let's go through it again and let's see how we do. So Katie, you know, you have to be really careful with apologies. People can take that to mean that we did something wrong, and they're going to head right to a lawyer.
It sounds like you've had an experience potentially that makes you a little wary for apologies.
Wow. I've always been told that I'm a good communicator.
I appreciate that because I think it's important to have confidence in what we do.
Oh, I appreciate that because. Nice job. All right. Tim, I've worked here over 25 years. What exactly do you have to teach me about communicating with patients?
Yeah, that's a great question. Actually, I'm so glad you have so much experience because everyone here will benefit from that if you would share that with us.
Thank you. You know, it's the difficult patients that I find the most frustrating.
Thank you so much for sharing that. I think that's something that we can work on today.
Damon, I don't really know how I feel about all this push to be more empathic. It kind of feels patronizing to me. I mean, it's disingenuous.
I can appreciate that. I mean, we have a lot to learn, so we should probably have a discussion together about what benefits there might be from looking at that.
Mary Beth, I don't know how I feel about all this push to be more empathic. It feels patronizing to me. I think it's kind of disingenuous, in fact.
Well, Amy, I'm so glad you brought up that concern because I'm sure that many others in the class have that concern as well. We can talk about it.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. What did you hear this time that really seemed to work well?
I appreciate you said that because
Yeah, what else?
I like the reflective listening that I heard from a bunch of different people.
Yeah. Thank you so much.